This video will cover all the unique features you need to know about our Euro 6 DAF tractor units. This truck is equipped with an emergency braking system. This uses both the forward-looking camera mounted on the windscreen and the long-distance radar mounted in the bumper to fend off and soften collisions. The camera and radar are also used for other systems such as adaptive cruise control and lane departure warning. There is a light check function that will turn on all the exterior lights of the vehicle so you can visually confirm they are working. To activate, press and hold the light check button on the remote when outside of the vehicle. Each set of lights will turn on in sequence and will repeat until the remote button is pressed again to stop. The front step is accessed by folding back the cover in the front bumper. To open the front grille, pull the lever behind the front panel and lift outwards. There are two ferry hooks stored in the cab locker boxes. To install them, remove the dust cover by pressing the clip on the underside of the cover. Remove the DG placard by unscrewing anti-clockwise. Screw the ferry hooks in place. Once finished, unscrew the hooks, then reinstall the dust cover and DG placard. The windscreen washer fluid filler is located on the passenger door arch above the wheel. The AdBlue tank is located behind the left side of the cab. There is a bracket mounted on the rear of the cab to store the trailer SUSI leads, as shown. Store the leads here when there is no trailer connected to keep them clean and tidy. The blank sockets are plugged so you don't need to remove the leads. There is a battery isolator switch located at the rear of the cab behind the driver's door. After switching off the engine, wait 80 seconds before turning off the isolator switch as the AdBlue pump needs to finish dosing. Turn anti-clockwise to switch the power off and clockwise to switch on. The dash digital display is controlled via the rotary knob control to the left of the driver's console. Rotate to scroll through the different menus and press the knob to select. Press the return button located below the knob to exit the current screen. To pair your phone with the factory DAF radio, select Phone from the main menu. Select Bluetooth phone, then search for phone. Choose your phone from the list that appears. The vehicle air pressure and engine oil level can be checked from the Vehicle Info menu. The interior lights are controlled using the rotary knob on the center console. There are three settings: the red interior night light, dim interior light and full interior light. There are both 24 volt and 12 volt cigarette power sockets in the center console. The vehicle will usually perform a DPF regeneration as required in the background. However, if a manual regen is required, there will be a yellow warning light appear on the dash. This indicates a manual regen must be performed as soon as possible. Park the vehicle, then press and hold the DPF switch. There are diff lock and power divider switches on the left side of the driver console. In addition to drive and reverse, there are also crawler gears that can be selected on the transmission control knob. The right side steering wheel stalk controls both the transmission and the retarder. Press the button on the end of the stalk to choose either automatic or manual transmission gear modes. The retarder has 3 stages. To engage, pull towards you. Push the lever away from you to downshift and pull up to upshift. The fifth wheel slider switch is located on the lower right side of the driver console. The rear air suspension height is adjustable via the remote stored on the right-hand side of the driver's seat. Turn the remote on by pressing the Stop button. Press the arrows to raise up or down. To return the suspension to normal travel height, press the button with green arrows. Press the Stop button again to switch the remote off. The exterior work lights are controlled from the right side of the driver console. This switches on lights behind the cab to assist with loading. There is also a light under the rear of the fifth wheel to help with checking the jaws are closed when hooking up at night. This truck is fitted with a park brake alarm. If a door is opened when the park brake is off, the horn will sound continuously until the park brake is reapplied. For maintenance and breakdown support, please call our maintenance team on 0800 80 80 69.